my name is Colleen Quigley. I'm a 2016 Olympian in track and field, and today I competed in a triathlon. All right, scoping it out. This is T2, so after I get off the bike, I'll come through here, and this will be the end of my race because I'm only doing the swim and the bike portion. 4084 is my number, so I'm like all the way down at the end. But that seems like a good spot. So I think how it works is the bikes are gonna come in this way, and then I think I'll have to find Michelle. I think she might be standing at my number. And then I hand her the little timing chip, and off she will go on her half marathon. Ah, this is so exciting! Okay, she's ready to go. She's in her little home, along with about 50 bazillion other bicycles. Sleep tight, Coho. Have a good night. See you in the morning. All right, I'm with a professional. He doesn't know what the bleep is going on. So I feel a little bit less bad about figuring this ish out. But my helmet and my shoes in here. And then I think we put that over here with all this stuff. This is another insane view for you guys. Okay, see you in the morning. Okay, then we dunked our wetsuits in the decontamination solution, and then you hang them up here. And the wetsuits sleep here overnight, and you get it in the morning. Hopefully it's dry by then. Putting on a wet wetsuit is the worst. And then off you go. Coco's still here. They want an invite computer. She's ready to go.
Stay focused, babe.
Okay, let's do it. All right, race morning. Sun's coming up. It's time to go put our wetsuits on. It is not as cold as I thought it was gonna be. How are you doing, Rob?
I'm doing great.
Feeling lost?
It's more complicated than a road race, I'll tell you that much.
A lot of details going on. We're figuring it out. Look how pretty the sunrise is. Incredible.
Tight.
Is it a thing to do strides in a wetsuit and no shoes? No?
The toughest part for me is the swim because I come from a run background, not a swim background. It is open water swimming, which is really scary.
It lets you know the time that they start, and then when they exit the water.
The water is cold, you can't see anything, and you have to keep looking up to see the buoys to know where you're going. And there's feet everywhere, people are kicking you because everyone's just vying for space in the lake. So that part was really hard. Once I got on the bike, I started having some more fun. I love cycling. I feel strong on the bike. I got into a good rhythm and was pushing some good power. The bike course is 56 miles. It took me about 2.5 hours. I averaged about 23 miles per hour, which is pretty quick, but it was really hard and definitely felt exhausted at the end. I was planning on doing a run off the bike just for fun and immediately ditched the run. My body was destroyed. So much kudos to all the people who do these races, all three sports, because doing two was plenty. Oh. It's wherever my hamstring meets my glute. I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow is like black and blue. Also, the braids, I love braids. Huge mistake. The helmet was way too small for braids. I had the biggest headache like less than 30 minutes in. I was like, this is gonna be a problem. And the headache just got worse and worse. I don't think I've ever been in this much physical pain. I work out for a living. I've never felt like this. It's so brutal. Okay, now I've just finally picked up my bike, and this is where you pick up your transition stuff. Look at that. Utter chaos. Crazy. This was my second triathlon. I did a sprint triathlon back in February, and now this is a 70.3 half Ironman distance, so much longer than the sprint. So caveat is that I was a member of a relay today, so I did the swim and the bike portions, but I did not do the runs. So swim and bike, and then my day was done. I'm back at the hotel, at the pool. Biggest takeaway of the day is that triathlons are hard. That was really intense, and if I ever sign up for a full one, I'm gonna definitely need to do some more preparation, which might be in the works. That's all for now. I'm gonna hang out by the pool the rest of the afternoon, rest, recover, recharge, because I still have a track season coming up, 2024, trying to make the team for the Olympics and track and field. So I gotta get back to work, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks for following along. Ooh, that was a long day. I need to definitely figure out how to make that process a little more seamless if I'm racing for real, like the whole thing someday, which I hope to do. But finally in my Norma Deck sleeves, got all my things laid out, everything's ready. Now I just have to try and